one woman who's going to show me how to use this. It's you.
Kathryn, it's so easy. Come on in. Come on.
Alrighty.
Come on, I'll show you.
Let's do it. Gina, look, we're having twins. Right. So,
Do you know, I was just thinking about you, and I just said, do you know what, I love Kathryn Thomas. She knocked on my door and came in because I have just made an exquisite 3-course meal.
a 3-course meal just for me. My
What are
God.
the chances?
Well, I'm dying to know all the gossip. But first of all, give me a step-by-step blow then of the machine. I just taken it out of the box and I went, right, I need to know more. So let me know, like, what are each of the bits for?
Okay. Right, well, let me go through everything. So you have your jug, which sits into your base.
Okay.
Your base is your computer. So it has all your recipes. There's hundreds of recipes. So it's broken into modes and recipes. You can search for chocolate mousse, salmon, potatoes and broccoli with a dill sauce, or even an orange and carrot soup.
Whatever you're having yourself. Like, I knew this would be good for soups. I knew it would be good for stews. I had no idea, like desserts, cocktails, bread, anything you can cook, you can do it in this.
Yeah, well, I mean, to an extent. So essentially what it's going to do, it's going to eliminate your weighing scales, your processor, all of the gadgets and gizmos that you have stacked around your kitchen, which are taking up all the space. This is going to do everything for you. So it slow cooks, it sous vides, it does everything. It's
What's
really
a sous vide?
You put your meat into a plastic. It's very French.
Sous vide, no less.
It's very Monsieur Cuisine. So you pop it in here with water, and it's like it kind of cooks through your fish or your veal or your duck in a really nice, and makes it really tender. So kind of almost slow cooks it in water.
Amazing.
But, yeah, I mean, apart from that amazing feature, it has so many other things. Like, you can cook your eggs, you can do your rice, you can steam your potatoes, you can cook your fish. It'll blend, it'll chop all your vegetables. And I mean, we even made a really light, fluffy mousse in the same machine that we just made broccoli and salmon and a bit of soup. So
Incredible.
there you go. So let me show you all the bits and pieces.
This is our main gizmo.
So this is your lid.
Yeah.
This is your jug. Okay.
Yeah.
The great thing about this is that it has all the measurements on it.
Yeah.
So when you select a recipe on the computer, it's going to give you all the instructions, all the ingredients, and all the nutrients. Okay. So when you press start cooking, it gives you the step-by-step. So even if you haven't a clue how to cook, like I didn't years ago, this is going to do all the work for you. So
I don't even need a lesson from you. I just
you
need to
don't,
plug it in and
you
turn
don't
it
even
on.
have to use your brain.
It's
you
me.
just have to be able to read. So yeah, plug it on. So for example, I made the soup. It tells you exactly how many carrots to put in, how much stock, and because it's a weighing scales as well, when you're pouring in your stock or you're putting in your carrots, it's weighing as it's going, so it knows exactly how much ingredients. And if you go over by a couple of grams or under by a couple of grams, like, you don't have to be
No big
precise.
deal. Yeah,
and if you like extra salt, or if it tells you to put in ginger, or if it tells you to put in a spice, you can put in as much as you want. You can tailor it to your own taste.
Great.
So, yeah, it's amazing. So on top of this then, and your lid, you have a separate little thing here. So this is your steamer basket. So it comes in two parts. So you're going to have a lid.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to have a shallow basket,
Yeah.
and then you're going to have a deep basket.
Okay.
So when you remove the main lid, this goes on like this, like the main lid does. Okay, so for example, when I was making the salmon, you got it? I put the potatoes in the bottom, I put my stock, then I put my vegetables in, right? And then you pop this on, you put your salmon on top, then you put your lid.
Literally a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, so it's doing a full like steam through the whole lot. So your potatoes are cooking, your fish is cooking, your broccoli is cooking, your stock is cooking at the bottom. So then you can I made a delicious dill sauce. It was creme fraiche, potatoes. It blends it all at the end. So you're literally just doing it step by step, plating it out, sauce over the end, and you have an incredible meal.
Amazing. I am loving this. And so when you go to take it off,
So when you're taking it off, so
it tells you when it's done as well.
everything. So the timing is to the second. It tells you when to hit the next step. You take the lid off, it'll say take the lid off now, pop in your basket. So in here is your cooking pot. So this is where you'd put your potatoes, or depending on the recipe, what way they want you to kind of stack everything up. You put your rice, you put all your bits and pieces in that, and that just drops in. Now when you are cooking, it's extremely hot, okay? So you have this spatula. So this is going to scrape the inside of your
All
bowl
the
for
bits.
soups,
Yes.
for your mousse. It also has a little hook on the end. So when you're using your basket, you can hook it on, take it out, save your hands from getting burned.
Now, you see, I would have been 3 months trying to figure that out. I wouldn't have known that at all. Very cool.
Yeah, and that's
That's
all the
it.
things. And what I do like about it as well is when you're using it as a mixer. So say you wanted to do pancakes.
Yeah.
Or you wanted to make a dessert for the kids, or a bit of something that you're going to throw on the pan, a batter, for example. You have this at the top. This is a measuring jug, so it gives you so if you wanted to add oil in, you don't have to take the lid off. When it processes, you just pour it in. If you're making pancakes, you wanted to add vanilla, or you wanted to add any flavorings, you just pour it in that way. Pop it back on, boom. So it's basically all the appliances in your kitchen rolled into
one.
Yeah.
What was your favourite thing to cook now? Of the lunch that you have specifically served and gotten ready for me today, what was your favourite? The soup, the main course, or the mousse? Actually, not what was your favourite. What was the easiest?
The easiest was actually mousse, and believe it or not, I've never made mousse before.
Shut up.
Because there's too many steps. And in my head, I'm like, oh, I have to whisk, and I have to fold, and I have to melt. So I'm using a pot, I'm using jugs, I'm using, a whisker, I'm using loads of different appliances.
All the bits, yeah.
Everything just went straight in. So it whipped my eggs, or beat my eggs, my sugar, all of the things. And it was just the consistency of it that really, like, fluffy peaks, really silky. So I'm actually very impressed.
Do you know what? I'm going to give it a lash.
So that's just eggs, sugar, lovely chocolate, and it's really delicious, really sweet.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so this is your little whipping device, or your
Oh my God,
doodah.
that is delicious.
So when you were whipping, so even if you just wanted to do cream, or you wanted to do your egg whites, if you're making meringues, you just pop that in on top of the blade. On top, you see it just sits in.
Okay.
And that's going to aerate all your cream and make it really nice and fluffy. But like how the texture of that, like that's why I've never gone near mousse before, because I feel like I would never got that texture.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'll be making
It's
it all
literally
the
like butter.
time. Yeah, delicious. And there you go. Make your butter in it as well.
Give me a second.
Butter is
I'm
really
starving.
easy. Put your cheese, your herbs, and you can make like a cowboy butter for your steak. Oh yeah. You won't know yourself, Kathryn.
Listen, okay. Here's the deal, right? You've shown me what to do. I'm in your house. You've got to come down now, and I will serve you a lunch.
Oh, we'll do a
little.
Come dine with me.
Come dine with me. Let's do
nice
it. Brilliant. Okay, so it's literally plug and play. Now I know what all the bits were for.
So when you turn this on,
Yeah.
it's going to connect to the Wi-Fi. Okay, so you will have to have Wi-Fi in your house
Yeah.
to access the recipes.
Okay.
You're going to download an app to your phone.
Yeah.
The phone then is going to talk to your machine. So if you pick a recipe, say for example, a soup,
Yeah.
something easy, you're going to be able to get all the ingredients from your machine into your app, walk into the supermarket, and you have everything there. So no more screenshots, no more writing down lists. It's all going to go from machine to phone and then into the supermarket.
My God, this is going to be a game changer in my
100%.
house.
Yeah.
I mean, I do love cooking, I have to say. I love it. But something like this is just exciting. It feels really new, and kind of, the fact that you're able to kind of do all the weighing from here, not take out your separate weighing scales.
I think cooking can be quite daunting, especially when, there's intricate things and a lot of measuring. I mean, I eyeball so much stuff, and
Now
I don't have to. I'm like, why is that so terrible? It's because I'm not doing it right. But now you don't need to do it. So you're getting your exact measurements. You're getting the taste that it's supposed to taste like, not what you think it's going to taste like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's just a really, really amazing machine. I mean, I've already got rid of lots of
the gadgets. So what are you looking forward to cooking in it that you haven't tried yet, maybe?
I love a mammy dinner. I love a stew. I love a coddle. I love all of that kind of stuff, and my kids love it too.
Yeah.
And this is going to be able to do all of that. So it's going to slow cook my meat. It's going to saute my vegetables. So I'm looking forward to trying all of those ones. Just a bit of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like the excitement today, like just that steamer action going on when I was making my lovely salmon, and yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm totally inspired now.
I can't wait now to come down to your house, Kathryn.
Yes, you will come down and we will do a come dine with me, and I will have to come up with something that looks just as good and is as tasty before I go and rob the rest of this.